How are we doing, you wonderful people? My name is Jay, and today we're taking a look at the new Edge Hybrid Kit. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the little notification bell. That way you guys will receive all the channel notifications and you can keep up to date with all the latest videos. But now that's out of the way, let's get into the video. As you guys know, I'm a fan of Edge's e-liquids, and I recently reviewed their starter kit, which was a collaboration with Vape. It seems like Edge are trying to cover all bases of the vaping industry, and they have now released a new hybrid kit. It looks like Edge are trying to tap into a different portion of the market by having a device that's simple and easy to use and also offers something that currently appeals to smokers. I do want to say thank you to Edge for sending us out the hybrid kit for the purpose of review. I really do appreciate it. The hybrid kit is another collaboration with Vape, so I'm genuinely intrigued to see how this device performs, and I'm also curious to know what you guys think. But that's enough of me talking, let's take a look at the new Edge hybrid kit. In your box, you get one 830mAh Edge hybrid device, one 2mm wild berry pod, one 2mm tobacco pod, one 2mm menthol pod, 9 menthol hybrid tips, and one USB-C charger cable. The Edge hybrid kit is a rather long device, but it does fit nice in the hand. It's very lightweight and has a nice feel to it. The shape of this device is certainly different from what we're used to seeing, especially with the popularity of pod systems and pod mods. One thing that I really like is the fact that Edge are not scared to try something completely different from what all the other companies are currently doing right now. Even though the shape is very different to what we're used to seeing, the device has been made to be very simple. The back panel of the device is held in by magnets, and this is how you access your pods. Included in the kit is 3 18mg 2mm pods, tobacco, wild berries, and a menthol. Each of the pods have a rubber bung on the top. Simply remove this bung before fitting your pod. To fit your pod, place the base into the device first and press on the top to secure into the device. And to remove your pod, simply pull the pod out of the device using the raised tabs either side of the pod. I do like the overall design of the pods. They're simple to fit and simple to remove, and they all have a rubber bung on top to prevent the pods from leaking while you're changing between flavours. One thing that's included in the hybrid kit which genuinely intrigued me was the hybrid menthol tips. Along with the device and pods, you receive 9 hybrid menthol tips which will turn any flavour you use into menthol. I have never seen anything like this done before in the industry, but it is a very unique option to have for anyone who does enjoy the menthol flavour. As you guys know, here in the UK the menthol crushable cigarettes have been banned, so when I saw the menthol hybrid tips, I was instantly reminded of the crushable cigarettes. To fit your hybrid menthol tip, first you remove your drip tip by pulling it out of the device. Then simply place your menthol tip in the place of the drip tip. Now, you may have seen a similar design with the IQOS, but unlike the IQOS, the Edge hybrid isn't a heat or burn, it's a vaping device through and through. For smokers that like having that menthol option with no complication, the Edge hybrid kit will appeal to them. One thing I feel that Edge got right with a device like this is having an auto draw feature. By having no button at all means the user has less to worry about, and it still keeps the device feeling like a cigarette. The USB port is located on the bottom of the device. Edge have decided to fit a USB-C charging port, and I'm really happy to see more companies move over to USB-C charging. It's more up to date and it gives your device a faster charge time. But now you know everything about the Edge hybrid kit, how does it vape? Firstly, I tried the tobacco pod and the flavour was average. Every inhale is very smooth with no spitback or leaking issues. Secondly, I tried the wild berry pod, and again the flavour was average. Every inhale is very smooth and had no spitback or leaking issues. Lastly, I tried the menthol pod, and the flavour was just above average. Every inhale with this pod was very smooth and no spitback or leaking issues. Then I tried the same pods but with the hybrid menthol tips. First up was the tobacco, and the menthol tip did work as intended. It gave a gentle menthol flavour to the tobacco and the inhale replicated a cigarette perfectly. Secondly was the wild berries, and again the menthol tip worked as intended. The menthol came through a little more and changed the dynamic of the flavour. The inhale replicated a cigarette perfectly. Lastly, I tried the menthol pod with the menthol tip, and it worked as intended. The menthol tip added a nice extra menthol layer to the flavour, and the inhale replicated a cigarette perfectly. Overall, Edge have released a very unique starter kit. It's very lightweight, produces some average flavour, and is very simple and easy to use. This device is perfect for smokers that are looking to make the switch but want to keep that tight cigarette inhale. I really like that Edge are putting themselves out there and trying new things. If you're an experienced vapor or a flavour chaser, then this device isn't for you. The flavour is average, but it is good enough for a new starter to make the switch. If I'm being honest, I don't know how to feel about the Hybrid Menthol tips, but what I will say is they work very well and they do help replicate the inhale of a cigarette. My only criticism about the Edge Hybrid kit is it's a little bit too big compared to the other pod systems that are currently on the market. Maybe in the future they can have a smaller, more streamlined device. I would recommend this device to any smoker that is looking to make the switch but still wants to keep that menthol option and wants a tight cigarette-like draw. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys like the unique design of the Edge Hybrid kit? And what do you guys think of the Hybrid Menthol tips? Leave a comment down below. I love talking to you guys and hear what you guys have to say. And that wraps up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. Remember to subscribe with notifications turned on if you haven't already. We now have a Patreon set up for the channel. You guys have been awesome and suggested we set one up, so if you want to support the channel through the Patreon, it is on the screen right now and there is a link in the description. And if you want to see my day-to-day life or the behind the scenes of how these videos are put together, then make sure you follow my Instagram for my daily Instagram stories, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace.